Thank you, Alan. Thank you for the introduction, and certainly distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends. It's an honor to be here again, but this time really to celebrate with you a very, very important safety moment in honor of the people, the companies, and the organization for their safety efforts in the oil and gas sector. This is the 8th year that we are celebrating and paying attention to those that are really showing us the direction for our industry in terms of safety. And we are very pleased to recognize that this year we have received very fine and very relevant candidates for the awards, and it's been a tough choice for the jury, I'm told. And it's also with great enthusiasm and pleasure that we again host the events here through the conference part. We would like to use the safety conference we have today to really show the appreciation for all the people that are putting in the extraordinary effort of making our working life safer. And there are some specific terms of reference for the safety awards which I would just like to share with you. And it goes to a person or a company or an organization which has made an extraordinary effort in improving offshore safety by either intervening in unsafe conditions or by observation, having improved a safety issue, inspiring colleagues for increasing safety focus, or sharing knowledge and lessons learned and improved safety collaborations. So those are the criteria that the jury has used to select the winners today. And I would like to hand over to Torben Kraup to present the nominees.
Thank you, Martin, and good morning. From a work environment authority's perspective, there's nothing more critical in the journey towards zero incidents than role models. Role models set the direction. They become a North Star, which we other can guide our ships from. The role models can be an individual, it can be a team, or it can be an entire organization. I'm very pleased that we today get a chance to put spotlight on some of the role models we have here in Denmark. I want to thank Oil and Gas Denmark for giving me the honor to present the nominated candidates for the Danish Offshore Safety Award 2019. So let's get on with it. Nominated for the Offshore Safety Award 2019 are SIRI Safety Organization and Management.
INEOS Oil and Gas has nominated the SIRI Safety Organization and Management for an initiative resulting in a remarkably improved safety performance.
I was on SIRI in July 2017. At the permit meeting 7 o'clock, I was informed by the medic that there was a guy with a small scratch on his shin. 3 days later, I was forced to send this guy home because of infection. It ended up in a 6 months period where he was off duty, and he is actually injured for life. Everyone on the platform was, of course, very shocked that such a little scratch could end up in a severe injury.
Within days of this tragic injury, it was decided to focus on improving the toolbox talks. And to do so, the OIM group came up with the idea to simply join them.
One of the participants should be from either the management team or the safety organization. When we start up, people was a little reluctant, of course. When some scaffolders are going to make a toolbox talk, it's not the OIM that are going to say how to build a scaff. But I think in many ways we have increased our safety awareness, and we have definitely improved our dialogue with the people. The most visible benefit is that from July 2017 and until now, we haven't had one single medical treatment or LTI, so that's the most visible. I know that safety is much more than this initiative, but when I look at the result, I'm very proud of what we have achieved.
The second nominated is Jan Isaksson from Total.
From Total, Mark Pearson has nominated his colleague Jan Isaacson for an initiative eliminating several potential risks.
Jan is a very conscientious worker. He's a member of the maintenance team on Tyra West. He's a mechanical fitter. He's keen on his job, he's keen on improving safety, and he's very active in looking after his colleagues.
When passing a habitat pressurized for hot work, Jan took it upon himself to take a peek inside.
He likes to just pass by and see how people are going on, check if everything is done safely.
Here he found his colleagues preparing plates for welding with angle grinders.
It's a very noisy atmosphere, dusty, lots of sparks, but all the safety measures are in place as per our procedures.
So, finding everything done by the book, Jan moved on. But then he remembered something.
Some years ago he's worked at a shipyard in Denmark, where they have used to prepare similar items for welding. They've used milling machines.
Jan took the idea to his supervisors, and they reacted promptly.
It was only a matter of less than a week, and the machines came offshore and were put in use.
By replacing angle grinders with mills, we have reduced the noise exposure significantly. We have also almost eliminated the smoke and dust exposure, and that's an improvement to the work environment. But there's another benefit as well.
By using the machine instead of grinding the plates manually, we reduced the preparation time of each plate by over 50%. Which means there was not only an improvement in safety, it was also an improvement in cost effectiveness. It just shows sometimes that cost effectiveness and safety can go hand in hand.
And the last nominated is Gert Møller-Nielsen from Total.
NorSea Group has nominated Total's head of supply base, Gert Nielsen, for his firm adherence in securing a safe supply base.
Gert is the kind of person that is passionate about a safe working environment, and this is what I really like about Gert. Gert is working very closely together with Per Lorentzen, the NorSea head of HSEQ, in ensuring that there's a collaborative environment around safe working culture, providing us with the ability to set new standards of how we actually have a safe working environment.
And by keeping an eye on safety onshore, Gert and his crew are in many ways affecting safety offshore.
Because we are checking all the CCUs, we are checking the labels, we are checking if there are falling objects on top of the CCUs, in the forklift pockets. That ensures that also when they are lifting it offshore, that our colleagues out there will have a good safety environment.
Sharing knowledge may come naturally on the supply base here today, but that has not always been the case.
Many years ago, the way that you talked about safety was in a kind of a blaming culture. That has been completely turned around with Gert's help. When we have learnings from good safety behavior, Gert ensures that it's shared among the operators on the shore base. Of course, NorSea is the largest operator on the supply base, but we have a lot of other suppliers to Total coming in. And the ability now, with Gert's help, to be able to share best practices around safety behavior is tremendous.
Gert has also initiated 2 annual positive safety stand-downs.
Gert has created a workshop around good safety examples, good examples around safety behavior, which is right down on the shop floor in the warehouse. And that is not only on a leadership level, everybody's invited in, so that ensures that we can keep a good safety statistics as well. But most importantly, that all our employees and all our colleagues are coming safely home from work every day.
And the winner is Gert Møller-Nielsen from Total.
Yeah. Super godt.
Tak.
Tillykke.
Tak.
Den er tung.
Ja, det tager vi.
Tillykke. Undskyld.
Tak.
Skål. Godt.
Der får du lige en hånd. Værsgo.
For having taken initiative that involves the entire supply chain, given a clear example of the safety cooperation across the oil and gas industry, recognize that the complex logistics issue are often overseen due to focus on offshore activities and taken ownership in improving the safety-related logistics. Congratulations. Tak skal du have.